Welcome to the deep dive. We're jumping right in today because, well, it's a big one for Mobile Suit Z Gundam's 40th anniversary. We've got an exciting new figure to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Z Gundam, it just pushed mobile suit design somewhere new, didn't it? Especially with those transforming units.
Yeah.
And this new figure, it feels like they're finally cracking some long-standing challenges with these designs.
That sounds promising. So our mission today, unpack everything you need to know about the upcoming Robot Spirits Asshimar A.N.I.M.E figure, especially its transformation. All right, let's get into the specifics. What's the official name we're looking for, and when can people actually buy this thing?
Okay, the full designation is Robot or Robot Spirits. It's an RX here for A.N.I.M.E.
Got it.
And it's slated for release in November 2025. The price is set at 16,500 yen. Keep in mind, it's a premium Bandai online store exclusive.
Ah, P-Bandai exclusive. Good to know. And this VER A.N.I.M.E label, it seems pretty important these days. What does it actually mean for the figure itself, like the look and feel?
Right, VERT to A.N.I.M.E. It stands for Action New Imagination, Memory Emotion. Basically, the idea is to nail that original 80s anime look, you know, the proportions, the aesthetic, but combined with like a really advanced articulation system. So you can hit all those dynamic poses straight from the show.
That definitely appeals to the collectors, getting that screen accuracy. Now, speaking of the show, the Asshimar itself. Before we get to the figure's engineering, let's just remember this mobile suit. It's super iconic from the Titans.
Oh, absolutely. Huge significance. It was the first mass-produced mobile suit that could fly completely on its own in Earth's atmosphere.
Right.
And that transformation into that unique flying saucer mode, legendary stuff. Its whole combat style was built around that incredible mobility. Plus, its single high-power beam rifle.
It's amazing how such a specialized design still resonates, isn't it?
Definitely. And, you know, to really appreciate what this new figure pulls off, it helps to look back a bit. Think about its predecessors, like the PMX L0 Masala, the Jupiter prototype, piloted by Paptimus Sirocco. That was a really key early experimental unit.
Ah.
It seriously pushed the limits for these complex, multi-mode mobile suits. High performance, crazy propulsion, those twin megaparticle cannons.
Yeah.
It really proved the concept.
So the Masala was the test bed, and the Asshimar was the mass-produced result for atmospheric flight.
Exactly. Masala was this high-spec prototype. Asshimar brought that transformable atmospheric flight concept to, well, mass production for the Titans.
Okay, so with that history of complex designs,
Sure.
how does this specific Robot Spirits figure finally nail that seamless transformation? Because previous figures, they often struggled, right?
That's the absolute core of it, yeah. This is where the engineering really, really shines. You mentioned previous models, like, say, the HTUC model kit version.
Yeah, the high-grade kit.
Right. Those often needed part swapping. You had to detach bits, reconfigure them. This Robot Spirits figure, it achieves a complete, totally self-contained transformation. No parts removal needed. None.
Wow, okay, so no little pieces to lose.
Exactly. It's not just about convenience, though. It's about solving really complex internal mechanics. How do you make it durable? How do you keep the anime proportions accurate in both modes and still have it transform smoothly?
That sounds like a huge leap.
It is. It changes how you interact with it. You can transform it back and forth without worrying you're going to break something or lose a tiny connector piece.
That's fantastic. A collector's dream, really. What about accessories, then? What comes in the box to help show it off?
Well, you get the standard stuff you'd expect.
Yeah.
Interchangeable hands for different poses, naturally. Its signature large beam rifle, of course. And effect parts. You get firing effects for the rifle and propulsion effects for, you know, flying poses.
Okay, go on.
And crucially, there's a dedicated display stand. It's actually engineered specifically to hold the figure securely in both modes. The mobile suit form and that high-speed saucer form really helps for recreating those aerial battles.
That stand sounds essential for a transforming figure like this. So, wrapping things up, what's the big takeaway here? What makes this Asshimar special?
I think it really sets a new benchmark for transformable figures in this scale. You've got the faithful recreation of a truly iconic design.
Right.
You've got genuinely groundbreaking transformation engineering that seamless conversion is key, and a solid set of accessories. It just highlights how far collectible engineering keeps advancing and, you know, the lasting power of these Gundam designs.
It really makes you think. With this level of engineering, that complete self-contained transformation, what other complex transformable mobile suits from across the Gundam universe would you personally love to see get this premium treatment next? Definitely something to ponder. And hey, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive.